Who really are the heroes? Is it the people in capes and tights zooming around as they save people? Or is it the creators of these characters? In this episode, we take you behind the scenes to some of our Kenyan superheroes at Comfy, a get-together of comic book artists over a cup of coffee.
It's an escape, nonetheless. So for me, as far as writers and the writers who are here, like, depends on who's going to pick a book up or anything, but I love a book that makes me not think about reality.
My name is Karina Mutoniwase. I'm the founder of a youth organization that works with mostly vulnerable youth in the informal settlements. And the comic book is one of the projects that we use to reach out to young people and try to influence the decision that they make today and tomorrow. So that's who I am. I'm also a student. I love music. I love everything that is art.
My name is Moritz Muthui, and I've been into comics since like I was 3 years old.
Shinda gozaimasu, mangaka desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Yes. So, why comics?
Comics because they were a very big influence when I was growing up. So I figured why not give the other younger generation or my brothers and sisters the similar opportunity to be influenced by some people who actually go for fighting for what is right in the society, trying to make it better for other people, not just themselves.
From a very young age, I've always been into basically art, science fiction, comic books, anything that revolves around fantasy and the creation of artwork that tells a story. So since comic books essentially are an art form that is sequential, that's why I got into comic books.
Why manga? Because I love the art style and it's kind of unique from, like the superheroes and all that stuff. People you can do your own stories, you can do your own thing in manga.
What influences you? What inspires you what inspired you to write that comic?
To be honest, I think my inspiration is everyday life and what I want tomorrow to be like, not just for me, but for my kids and my grandkids. What do I want them to see? What do I want them to grow up seeing? Who do I want them to be? Who do I want them to look up to? So the idea is, let me give an example of what I think the ideal would be.
I'm really heavy on mythology and I have a background in religion, but I have an affinity for science and anything that is fringe science. So hence the reason why I love science fiction. So that's been pretty much what I've been into growing up. So I'd say my influences come mostly from things that revolve around fiction, and not necessarily what comic books have become today, which is mostly about superheroes. So I'm really into stuff that really pushes the boundaries of what reality can be.
Anything can inspire me, like how people are, things like even this leaf could be a source of, I don't know how it's going to be, it's just an example. Sometimes what I dream up, like when I sleep, is a big source of inspiration.
Could you tell us a brief about the comic?
The name of the comic book is A Letdown. The target audience basically is age 10 to 16. So trying to tell them what Kenya was back then, what Kenya is right now, and what Kenya needs to be. So who's going to do that? Who's going to take Kenya where we need to go?
Dawn in many ways is a culmination of a very long journey. And in brief, it's a story about the awakening of the human consciousness and what's possible in terms of human evolution and human potential.
I've worked on 2 mangas, self-published 2 mangas so far. There's Boku, that was my first one, about a guy who wakes up one day and he finds out he's 5 people, and one of them is a girl, because he needed to get in touch with his feminine side. The second one is Cherry Bomb, which came out this year. I launched it at Nikon. It was a collaboration between me and my friend, and his name is Louise, and that one's about a female ninja who is a badass ninja.
What do you think about the Kenyan comic book industry as it is right now?
the thing I like about it, and the thing I like why I like coming to such gathering is that we're growing. The fact is that we're growing, and our influence can no longer be ignored.
The scene is growing every year from the events that I've attended. More people are coming in and supporting it.
I look at the comic book scene in Kenya as one which has the potential of very fast growth with intervention from what I'd call special interest groups. People who have the frustration of the past dealing with publishers and our educational system, and now they just want to share the stories and basically tell the kind of stories they want to tell in their own voices, in their own unique ways. Hence the reason why you're seeing conventions come up and all these kind of settings that people are meeting and talking about comic books. That vacuum was created as a result of that frustration. So that's why I'm saying it won't grow naturally. It will be kind of a rapid growth over a very short time.
So Alenum is officially being launched October 29th. We're doing it with Nikon. So Nikon is going to provide a platform and they're going to announce the venue and everything. But yeah, October 29th, first issue coming out. Super excited.
Don't forget to visit our pages on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter at MovieJabber, and visit our website at moviejabber.co.ke for everything pop culture. Bye-bye. You know, Dazam, you gotta be PC. I mean, where does the moolah come from? Where does the moolah come from?